Buongiorno, everyone. Welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. Welcome to Portugal. Just chilling here by myself. No, wish I was. But we had about the only one there. VIP thing. I wish I was there. Unfortunately, not. Back in Newcastle now, moving at the new place. Very busy. Bringing you the live Watchalong. Got the game on here in the background. Unfortunately, obviously, due to copyright issues, can't show the game, but I'll be talking you through it. It is on nufc.co.uk, so you can watch it on there. But trust me, on the commentary from the last couple of games, if you did watch them, they're absolutely lifting the commentary. So you're better off having a bit of crap with me, a bit of crap with everyone in the comments, and being able to enjoy this right together, having a bit of banter along the way. We'll talk everything. We'll talk transfers. We'll talk pre-season. We'll talk the Forest game next week. We'll talk the friendlies this weekend. We'll talk whatever you bloody want to talk. All right. Hopefully we'll be talking some goals, some Newcastle United action. Will be absolutely lovely. Feels ages since I've done one of these live watch-alongs, live stream and all. We haven't done a live stream for ages. But we are bringing them back on the channel throughout this season. Any game we can't get to, obviously mainly away games, we'll be at every single home game doing the fan cams. The away games we can't make, which will probably be quite a few to be honest with you, we'll be doing live watch-alongs. So make sure you join in for that. Smash that subscribe button while you're here. Big up everyone that's tuned in, 200 people live right now. If you just can let us know in the comments that you can hear us all right and everything, because it's been ages since I did one of these. Got the Bond Makey on the go. Let us know you can hear and see everything all right, so I can crack on unless I've just been talking myself for the past 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Anybody? First one to comment saying everything looks good, sounds good. There we go. Wins are nice. Thank you very much. That's what you've won, Alfie. Big up yourself for being a member. Lovely stuff. Thanks for that, mate. Right then, let's get into some of your comments and we'll talk through the team that is ticking along at the bottom of your screen. We're only 7 minutes away from kick-off at the Estadio de Luz. There's the eagle flying around. Tell you what, fuck you, Eagles. We're like magpies, not eagles. So who's going to win tonight? Who's the best bait tonight? Eagles or magpies? Hopefully the magpies. Cheers for that, Aaron. Thank you, Alex, for letting us know. Big up everyone. Julian likes a bit of renty commentary. So, people, what we're saying then, 5 or so minutes until kick-off. Let's have a look at your comments. Actually, before we get into the comments, right, I want to thank every single one of you that are watching and people that may tune into this later on and have watched the videos in the past. I can't really see that with a green screen thing, can you? That's a bottle of beer. And I'm saying thank you and congratulations to myself and every one of you for supporting the channel as we've just hit 20,000 subscribers. Thank you very much, everyone. It does mean a lot, that. Absolutely buzzing with that. So what a night to hit 20,000 subscribers there before the season starts and before hopefully Newcastle win a trophy tonight. There is a trophy on offer. We are playing for the Eusebio Cup. So you will get a bit of silverware if we do win tonight. So that would be nice to round things off. But yeah, 20,000 subscribers tonight. So thank you very much for that, everyone, for tuning in and being subscribed. Now, Murphy, yeah, there is a point. Jacob Murphy was in the starting lineup. You can see it on the bottom of your screen there. Murphy, something must have happened in the warm-up because Miguel Almiron has replaced Jacob Murphy on the wing for Newcastle. Now, Nick Pope starts in goal. It's looking more and more likely that Nick Pope will be Newcastle United and Eddie Howe's number one for the start of the season as he gets a chance in this big game. This is obviously the biggest and toughest test of pre-season yet. So we've got Nick Pope in goal. Kieran Trippier, right back. Captain Lascelles starts. We know that Lascelles is going to continue to be the captain of the two next season, and he is starting tonight. Obviously, I can't even do the bench because there's too many names to type. The bench is absolutely massive in a pre-season, obviously. Got the likes of Dan Burn, Fabian Shaw on the bench. So Nick Pope in goal for Newcastle. Trippier fit and raring to go again. Hopefully that stays the case for as long as possible this season. Pope in goal. Trippier right back. Lascelles and Sven Botman are the centre-backs with a Matty Target in left back. Now Botman, first time I'm getting a good look at Sven Botman here. Obviously, we're seeing the other friendlies in Austria. Wouldn't really count them that much, you know. I mean, they were what, lower league opposition. One of them was a third division Bundesliga side. We got beat off the other one. I think this is where pre-season well and truly starts now in terms of the lads should be starting to get up to scratch. We're only a week or so away, week and a half away from the Premier League starting on Saturday the 6th of August. Got 2 games this weekend, Friday and Saturday at St. James's Park against Atalanta and Atletico Bilbao. So this is a big test tonight. We're coming up against Benfica. You know, a team that got into the quarterfinals of the Champions League last year. A team that finished, I think it was 3rd in the Portuguese division last year. But obviously they've lost their star man this summer. Darwin Núñez, £80 million to Liverpool. So how will they get on without him? They've got Otamendi in the team, ex-Man City player who was linked with us before. And the goalkeeper wears number 99, so that's good. Apart from that, there's honestly not many players I've heard of there. Maybe being a bit, what you would say, negligent of the Portuguese league perhaps, but let's be honest, I haven't got time to be watching Portuguese football, have I? You know what I mean? So, anyways, back to the team. Botman, really looking forward to seeing Sven Botman partner, well, not really stars like, but just be in the black and white, be playing for Newcastle and seeing what he can do for us. Sven Botman in defence there. Pope, Trippier, Lascelles, Botman, Target. Let's have a look at the midfield now. There's an interesting inclusion in Elliot Anderson. Sean Longstaff, who's had a lot of game time in pre-season, partners Bruno Guimaraes and Anderson as a midfield three. Now, Elliot Anderson starting a big game this as well for Newcastle in pre-season. Him starting, and he's actually came out the day, Eddie Howe, and frustrated a lot of Championship and Scottish clubs by not allowing Anderson to leave on loan. Now, the Telegraph are reporting that Howe wants to keep Anderson, at least for now anyways, until we sign someone else, if we manage to sign someone else. So Anderson, for now, is staying at Newcastle United. He is going to be playing at least some part of our squad next season. So Anderson gets a big chance tonight to shine alongside Bruno and Sean Longstaff. And the Almironers came in for Jacob Murphy on the wing after Murphy pulled up in the warm-up. And St. Maximin and Callum Wilson start up front. So it's a good lineup for Newcastle, isn't it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, what you make of that starting lineup for Newcastle United. It's there on the bottom of your screen now, ticking along. I mean, the likes of Pope, Trippier, Botman, Target, those are going to be starting for me at the start of the season. Bruno's a starter, Maxi and Wilson are starters. So there's only 3 or 4 at best there, probably 3 players that might not be starting against Nottingham Forest next week. So it's a very strong Newcastle side that's playing tonight in Lisbon. Let's have a little breather and still see what you are saying. I'll go right back to the top of the comments before kick-off. Boom. There's been that many I can't really get in, but shout out everyone for the comments. What's everyone drinking? Say Saifa. I'm on the old Corona, the virus thing, just the old Rona. Lovely stuff. Celebrating the 20k. It's not the best, actually. Alfie's on the water, the heavies, like it. Evening, Aaron. You can watch it on nufc.co.uk. But like I say, please keep me running in the background or on a separate device. You want to hear my commentary and the crack in the chat more than them. Do you know what I mean? It's not. There's the first comment. Then get your questions in throughout this stream. All right, or mainly now in half time. I don't think we will get. Well, I tell you what. All summer, I didn't think we were going to get Lucas Paqueta. I really didn't. But now, Leon seemed to really be happy to sell him. Now, Lucas Paqueta wants to leave. He's handing his transfer request. And Leon are actually happy to accept 35, 40 million pounds for him. Considering he had, 67 million pound release clause. I'm surprised. So it's looking likely that he will leave. Arsenal have actually seemingly pulled out of the race now as well for Paqueta. So it completely opens the door for Newcastle to make it happen. It really does. Oh, pardon me. It really does on the bagels and beers. It really does open the door for Newcastle to get in there and swoosh in and sign Paqueta. Bruno's best mate. Paqueta would love to come here. I think he'd come straight away. And what a sign it would be. But my worry is Newcastle just aren't prioritising a midfield position this summer. Now, I can understand that because we definitely need a right winger and we definitely need a backup striker to challenge with Wilson. We really, really do. So it's understandable for me. That's why I don't think we'll pump up the 30, 40 million required to get Lucas Paqueta. But for the chance to get him now, I would get him, definitely. But you're looking like Sean Longstaff's having a good pre-season. Eddie Howe's liking the look of him. Anderson's in there now. You've got Joe Willock, who was signed for a decent price tag, and he's going to do well next season. You've got John Joe Shelby, who's in the shape of his life, according to the Newcastle United backroom staff and himself. He's been working hard. So I think that midfield's all right. I think that midfield can do the job. I just think it's much more important that we strengthen the forward line rather than midfield. But I think we'd be daft to turn down Paqueta this summer because the chance might not come to get him again. He might make a move elsewhere. He'll definitely start costing more money. He'll be playing for Brazil this winter in the World Cup. Do you know what I mean? He'll be getting his price tag. He'll be rising after that. So I think we'd be daft not to try and swoop him in this summer. But to answer the question, do you think we'll get him? I'm still going to say no. Come on, Benfica. All right then. All right, there is a trophy up for grabs tonight. Your Eusebio Cup is what we're playing for. So if Eddie Howe can bring home some silverware, I'll count it. I will count it. Callum Brown says 2-0 to the Mags. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw and a 1-1 draw and Newcastle to win on pens. That's what I'm going for. Because obviously there has to be a decider tonight. So I think it'll be Newcastle. I think we'll get it done on pens. My streams are crashing a little bit there, so that's not very good. Is everyone else's stream crashing in the background or what? Draw would be great. Benfica or no mugs. Yep, Benfica are playing at home. It's at the Estadio de Luz. Eagles flying all over the place. We need a winger badly. Yes, we do. Yeah, Wood isn't starting. You can see his team on the bottom there, but he probably will feature at some point, I'd imagine. Thanks, Joshua, for coming from the Irish guy and subscribing. Yeah, the bench is massive. Matty Longstaff is on the bench. The bench is huge, Joe. I don't know how many benches have they got in this stadium, because you need a kind of big bench to fit all these players on it. Absolutely loads of players on the bench. I'm really interested as well, Ethan, to see how to see how Eddie Anderson gets on. Big chance for him this. He's looked very bright in pre-season. He's caught the eye again. And he's fearless, isn't he? That's the best thing about Anderson and these young players. They don't think twice. They get the ball and run at the opposition, take people on. That's what we need. Someone direct, no messing about. So I'm really excited to see how Eddie Anderson gets on as well. And I answer that question, yeah, he is staying at Newcastle in the squad this season as it stands. Turning down loan moves for him right now. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. Thanks to everyone else who subscribed to the Magpie channel. Sorry, I'm just trying to listen and read all these comments as we go. He's an Arsenal fan. I think that's a very good sign. I think Arsenal have made very good signs this summer. Signing actually Premier League proven players in Jesus and Zinchenko. Very good. I'm not sure about that Fabio Vieira. Never seen anything of him. Came from the Portuguese league. But Arsenal making some good moves. And the pressure is definitely on for Arteta to finish top 4 with all the money they've spent. We'd rather get Paqueta in January, saying the right wing and a striker, definitely. 2-1 to the Eagles. Iceman Rennie. Yep, fresh die of the day. Being back, got it done again. Who's out on the pitch trying to do kick ups? Who's that? Whitney Houston? Don't know who that is. But, aye. Big up, Tony. Thanks, mate. Who are them 2 lasses? That's what I'm saying. I've got no idea. There's 2 lasses on the pitch. No idea who they are. Right then. Well, one of his only goals at Newcastle, Chris Wood, was a penalty, wasn't it, against Wolves on that Friday night when he won the penalty, took the penalty. Best thing he's done yet. And the header against Southampton was out, like. If we get I don't know about that. That might be a bit too much, like getting both done. I don't know. If Paqueta gets in the video, I'll do it. If we can get Paqueta on the video, we'll do it. Oh, Mickey's drinking milk. I've never been a big fan of milk on its own, like very American thing to do that. Milk and cookies. We are off anyways. We have kicked off at Benfica now. Is that late? Is everyone else's late? I've just realised it's 8:05. No. Newcastle tweeted as well just a second ago saying they've kicked off. So sweet. We are on the way. Let me just change that for you. A lot watching back at home. I mean, it has been ages since I've done one of these, man. 0-0. 30 seconds in. Let's go. Over 300 people tuned in right now. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. Give it a little thumbs up. Go on. Get your thumbs out. And hit the subscribe button as well. Newcastle closing down, yeah? Cool, good closing down. Is that Elliot Anderson? Through into Benfica. Benfica straight on the attack here. In the D. Good tackle, big Botman. Big Botman. Looking forward to seeing Botman on the night. Like, it's a good point. I remember nearly crying at that when Benfica knocked out the Europa League. What was it, quarters, wasn't it? Terrible that was. Should have done the job at home, shouldn't we? What was it? We blew loads of chances when we got beat off Benfica in the Europa League back in the day. See what Big Hugs is saying.
Yeah, my bro. You up for the mission still? I'm probably up for the game. I'm in London, innit? So yeah, I'm not gonna be at home. But yeah, I'll go good though.
Big Hugs was gonna get on the stream, can't make it. Never mind. Shout him out anyways. Sure, we'll see you when the new season starts. Big Hugs. Newcastle here though, halfway line. Sean Longstaff wins a free kick. Referee, yes he does. Wins the free kick. Sean Longstaff. Looks like a good attendance tonight in Portugal. Shout out all the Newcastle fans that have travelled over, taken over Rosalio Square today, getting on the drink. Wish I was there, but I had priorities, you know what I mean? Moving back to Newcastle, a lot of things to sort out. Did look into it, like, and what the main thing was no direct flights. It was just a right carry on trying to get over there. So I couldn't be arsed with a hassle. And it wouldn't have been cheap. Even got little UCBU Cup stitches on the shirt there. Taking it seriously. Take this seriously. Every year Benfica do this. It's actually the first time since 2019 that they've done it because of COVID. But they've played the likes of Real Madrid and Manchester City in the past in this UCBU Cup. Now, I don't agree with giving out trophies for one games. I don't understand. With Benfica, I've got a free kick in a dangerous position here next to the corner flag, so everyone's in the box with them. Crossed in. Oh, Pope punches away. Newcastle can't clear it. Benfica still on the edge of the area. Cross back in. Header. Pope catches. Pope saves. Yes. Quickly distributed out to St. Maximin. Takes on one. Finds Trippier on the right flank. Miggy's made a good run. Trippier finds Almiron. Bit of space here for Miggy next to the corner flag. Can he get a ball in the box? Oh, clever play by Bruno. Who's that? Newcastle. Oh my days! Who was that? Who missed? Almiron. Of course it fucking was. Almiron. What a chance. Some very clever play by Newcastle there. Bruno threaded it through for Almiron. He did a great touch, Almiron, to get by the defender. And he toe poked it wide. Oh, it does all the hard work. How does he get it off target from there? Even Wilson's at the back post. Oh, am I behind, am I? I'll try and refresh it. What minutes everyone on it? I'm on 4:40. I haven't missed this carry on. Fucking hell. This is obviously the problem when it is the internet that you're relying on and not like a Sky Sports or something. But, what can we do? I'll refresh the thing. Hopefully that gets it up. User a minute ahead of me. Great. Like 50 seconds behind. That's dead good that way. Obviously, you get the delay through StreamYard anyway, but the delay should only be about 10 seconds, not 50 like. Oh, I'm in the game now, baby. 6 minutes on the clock. Let's go. 6 minutes in. I should have called up with you there. Well, people are saying they're on 5:30. Yeah, I'm on 6-7 now. Benfica on the right-hand side. All right, then. Let's hope that sorts itself out. But what a chance for Almiron there. Oh. Hello, Kate. Yes, I am. Going to both pre-season games. We'll be at the Game on Friday night, and then we'll be at the game on Saturday doing fan cams. First fan cams of the new season will be at Benfica. Oh, header there, and I think Trippier had done just enough to put them off. But fan cams are back Saturday, pre-season game. So come see me. If you want to get on a fan cam, we'll be outside the club shop, the usual spot where we've been the last couple of years before COVID. Yes. Trippier doing just enough there to put off, was that Benfica's number 10, number 20, Mario Kart. Couldn't get a hold of that one, could he? Almiron. How good would Almiron be if he had an end product? He's got the pace to trouble defenders. His footballing brain's pretty good, but he just hasn't got the end product, has he? Not even getting on target from a couple of yards out there, man. Poking it wide. What are you doing? What is he doing? Newcastle waste that through and give possession to Benfica. Oh, Mario's doing bits, mind. Squares it. Good interception. Now Newcastle can the break. Nah. Sean Longstaff gives it away. Benfica waste a good chance there. Put it straight at him. Nearly 10 minutes in, still 0-0. They could, that's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, I didn't want to take the piss out of him or anything, like, but you know what I mean? I couldn't even watch it the other day when I was watching that Austrian game. He was just talking absolute bollocks. Like, he was just like doing me head in. Really, really boring. They're not even getting paid for that. Like, stop paying me. Probably not. Probably not going to pay me. He's not drinking beer and doing this on it, swearing and shit. At least somebody is. Maxi, that's the first thing I've seen him touch the ball in 10 minutes. What's everyone's thoughts on Chelsea being linked with Alan St. Maximin? £40 million. Would you sell Alan St. Maximin for £40 million? I want to hear what you're saying. I want to hear what you're saying. Oh, this is swapping for Pulisic. Pulisic, eh? Pulisic's definitely got mad potential. Like, he seems to do well as well when he plays for Chelsea. Like, and you've seen him scoring the FA Cup final, and that he does well. But I'm not sure. Like, he doesn't start enough, does he? Keep him for now. He's still in. No one Chelsea's look Barcelona end up signing. Who won Barcelona signing? How about Barcelona signing all these players? I don't understand. They can't afford the current players' wages, but they're signing everyone. St. Maximin. Yeah. Not for 40 mil, 50 mil plus. Just desperate to sign Diaby. There's one player I want to sign this summer. It was Diaby. Like, ooh, that's a risky challenge by Bruno Guimaraes in the middle of the park. He's sliding tackle. First yellow card of the game. And it goes to Bruno. Let's have a look at that replay. That's an awful tackle by Bruno. Sliding challenge, nowhere near the ball. Rafa was on the charge there at Newcastle's box. Not Benitez. Yellow card for Bruno. Max will be a miss, but there's out there could do a better job. Definitely. I think a good way of getting, you could put money on a striker and just get Hudson-Odoi on loan. Like, I'd be happy to see that. Bit of Hudson-Odoi on loan. put some money on a striker. I'm really, really shitting it going into the season with Wood as the backup striker, because it's not, I hope Wilson doesn't get injured. It's when is Wilson going to get injured? If Wilson doesn't get injured before the bloody World Cup, so 3 months, not even that, I think that'll be a miracle. So we can't be relying on Chris Wood. Like, no way, his backup striker, no way. So we definitely need to get one in. All right, Bruno doesn't do friendlies, does he? Sliding right in there on the halfway line. Whoa. This stream is fucking shit. Like, keeps on buffering. Is anyone else's buffering, or is it because I've got all this going on as well, using the Wi-Fi for everything? Might be the reason why mine is. Normally, alright though. Benfica, that's it. Poor pass. Didn't find anyone there, out for a goal kick. It's been a boring opening 13 minutes, to be honest with you, because you can tell it's very much pre-season. Team is just getting up to speed, trying to find the way into the game. I think it's been after every Newcastle game. I remember we played that the first game in Austria where it was 0-0 at half time. Horrible first half. Second half we won 3-0, won the game 3-0. You could tell it just took a while for players to get into gear, get into motion, which obviously is understandable. It is pre-season. Agent Tech says use Premier Sports. It's on Sky. No, very tempted to do that. Right, I might do that then, because this stream's dink. Next time it crashes, I'm going to do that. Premier Sports 1. I'll have a look at that. Anyone who is using Premier Sports though, or UFC.co.uk, remember, just keep me on in the background. Do you know what I mean? Better than this bloke. If it's the same one from the other day, which I think it is. People saying that he was putting people to sleep. Interesting one, this, isn't it? Being linked heavily today. He wants out with Chelsea. Chelsea want rid of him. No, I don't want Timo Werner. Like, I do not want Timo Werner. I don't want Timo Werner. No, I kind of. He looks awful. I mean, every time I've seen him in the Premier League, he's way off. Way off. He's offside all the time, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? He's offside all the time. Timo Werner, he's not much of a goal threat. He misses easy chances. He's offside all the time. Oh, people saying, oh, don't tell me there's a goal. I've just tried to get it on bloody. Has there been a goal? Because I've just tried to leave the stream to get it on Premier Sports, and now everyone's saying Premier Sports is knackered. You know, absolute stinker, yeah. Yeah. But I wouldn't. Fuck! I've literally just turned it off. By the time I turn it back on, I'll probably be able to see the goal of the highlights. Like, was it from the corner? To be fair, it's a terrible time to try and change the stream on a corner, isn't it? Getting it back up now, though. Getting it back up there. The Werner, no, don't want to see Werner. Awful finisher. Doesn't even know the offside rule. All right, 1-0 Benfica, and we've kicked off again. I'm sure I'll see the replay, but from a corner, wasn't it? I guess. Ramos with the goal for Newcastle. Not for Newcastle, for Benfica against Newcastle. This is goal, Mel, isn't it? Newcastle up the other end, though. Can they get an instant reply? Let's just change that scoreline for you. 1-0 Benfica. Not great, that, like. Not great at all. 50 minutes in. Might bring the game to life a little bit, I suppose, like. Pope had a howler, did he? Wow. Right then, let's wait and see then. I'll wait for the replay. Terrible timing, that, like. Pope had a howler, everyone's saying. The Cells reacting late for that goal. No, they wouldn't have, to be fair. They definitely wouldn't have. Pope was crap there. Got a picture, no sound. What is that on Premiere, is it? Sorry, you didn't need the sound. It is mad seeing Botman, to be fair, in black and white after all that time, all the links. Poor goal to concede. So everyone's sounding like it's bad defending, bad goalkeeping. Lascelles out jumped. Pope a day late. Well done, captain. Well, this is the mad thing in it. Surely it's got to be Byrne or Shaw this summer. Oh shit, the space on the left hand side, yeah, for Benfica. Good job the pass was behind the runner there, number 3. You're right, it is. Hella tourists as well, probably like. I haven't really seen him make an impact, to be honest. Anderson hasn't done much, but nobody has. The only thing you've missed, mate, is Almiron missing a sitter. But he has St. Maximin. Oh, that's a shit pass, that, like 4 yards out, you know, and you can't even pass it to Anderson. Anderson's there, free in space. Maxi tries to be clever with it. Puts it out of play. That Rafa's looking very good for Benfica, isn't he? Number 27. Rafa and Ramos. There's Tyndall and Howe, the dream team. Captain Lascelles hasn't even jumped for the corner. Actually, can't be arsed. Like, I didn't want to like slate the players or anything, but like, there's no way Lascelles can be starting. Like, he shouldn't be captain. Well, we'll keep him captain, club captain. Keep the dressing room all right, right, whatever. But he can't be starting. Surely when the season kicks off, like. Surely Byrne and Shaw ahead of Lascelles, man. Alongside Sven Botman. Bruno's been done. Why is Lascelles even on? Anybody want to let us know how England women are getting on? Because they're in the semi-finals of the Euros tonight. See how England women do. Hopefully they get to the final. Do a deal with Chelsea. Werner for Maxi. I don't know if I'd take that. Like, actually, I do know if I'd take that. I wouldn't. But not good that people are saying Pope had a howler, like. You didn't want that. Newcastle win a foul, yeah. Miggy on the right-hand side. However, then that's a fucking yellow card, isn't it? Mario Kart, Nintendo Wii on Almiron there, well late. Sliding challenge. Bruno got a yellow. That should be a yellow. Oh, yeah, it's got a yellow. Mario gets a yellow. Thank you. Dishing out the yellows is this referee. Doesn't realise it's a friendly. But then again, neither did Mario or Bruno. However, Newcastle, that's a good ball by Anderson out wide to Trippier. Good movement by Almiron. Can he find a Maxi who's got space? He does. Torres giving him an overlap. St. Maximin puts the ball in the box. It's a shit cross. It's way too heavy, that cross from Alan St. Maximin. Elliot Anderson making a dart and run into the box. But St. Maximin puts way too much height on the delivery. And it goes out for a goal kick. But someone just asked before about Elliot Anderson. Say what, since that question the last couple of minutes, he's looked a lot better, a lot sharper. He has Benfica up the other end, the Pope's on a madness. Sweeper keeper comes out, gets rid of it. "20 minutes in then, 1-0 Benfica. Let me know in the comments, everyone. Who would be your captain? Now, surely Lascelles isn't starting that first game. So is Trippier going to get the armband against Forest? Callum Wilson, maybe? John Joe Shelby wore the armband last year. Longstaff, that's a good ball. And Almiron again, good running to getting the ball. Brought yourself available to play. He's wanted the ball all night, Almiron. Finds a decent ball to Trippier, who's in the box. Go on, Trips. Yes! Get in! Get in, Almiron. I've always said he was a quality finisher, didn't I? Always said he was a quality finisher. Miguel Almiron. Have a bit of that. Get on that. Get on that, Almiron. And he started it all there, Miguel Almiron. He started it all. He dropped deep again to get the ball from the final third, created the build-up, allowed players to run in behind. Trippier with a brilliant overlap, and Almiron found him very well. Kieran Trippier stayed on side. Great delivery across the box from Trippier, and then Almiron couldn't miss really from there. Really. Miguel Almiron, back of the net. 1-1, 1-1. Game on. Get your game on. Eusebio Cup, we're taking this shit seriously, lads. Silverware, back of the tune. Anyhows, trophy mags. Let's go. Trippier wearing number 2 there as well. Haven't mentioned that yet. Obviously must be his new kit number for the season that he's worn in the past for England. Obviously 15 last season. Looks to have taken the vacant number 2 shirt off Kieran Clarkson. Say departed. Benfica have been stopped here. Gave her the ball back from the kickoff. Wilson, can he turn? Gives it to Bruno. Trippier. Great delivery by Trippier to St. Maximin. Released it off to Miggy. Oh, actually, sorry, that wasn't me. It was Elliot Anderson who lost the ball there in the box for Newcastle. But we're back in it. We are back in it, people. All square at the Estadio de Luz. 1-1. Saw that goal. Didn't try and change the stream. So very pleased about that. Thank you very much to Kenneth Henderson for becoming a YouTube member. Really appreciate that, mate. And what we're going to do with the YouTube memberships in the upcoming season is Benfica. And he scored there. Rafa again. Get him signed. He's a winger. We're looking for one. Actually, maybe midfielder. But he's looking good anyway throughout this game. Yeah, Trippier on toast there. Like, turns him inside out. Gets his shot away. Looks for the top corner. And it's over the bar. But yeah, Kenneth, thank you very much for becoming a member. And we're really going to work on giving out some great benefits to the members this season as an appreciation to you. So, yeah, going to be giving giveaways, match tickets, stuff like that, and then exclusive streams, chats, all that stuff. So, thanks very much. Tino Gang with Alfie. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it for becoming members. Is that actually working, is it? ADHD Sports YouTube. Now, a little go of that on my phone before I risk turning it over. But 1-1. Newcastle. Let's go. Oh, it does work, but mine's working at the minute anyway, like, to be fair. Anyways, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. And shout out Wayne for watching it and then keeping us on his phone. Can't wait for Forest as well. Let's go back up. Just sell the cells. Here's the reaction to the goals. Almiron. I mean, he should have scored early on for Newcastle. Almiron missed a great chance, but his movement in the build-up specifically was very good for that goal. And then he played it to Trippier, who played it back in. So very good. Trippier precise. How many times have we seen Trippier do that from the right-hand side, pick the ball up and find his man in the box for a tap-in? Makes it look easy, but that kind of play doesn't happen by accident. Who needs a right winger when we've got Miggy? Putting his on the shot window, eh? He scored a couple in pre-season, actually. Captain Trips, yes. I put fucking anybody over Chris Wood, to be honest with you. Like, we sold Dwight Gale. I'd rather have had Dwight Gale than Chris Wood. That's what I'm fucking not even joking. Very good point. I like it. The way you get to a level that Trippier has done with winning major honours is by having that competitiveness, and no matter what game or what circumstance, doesn't want to lose, gives his all. You know what I mean? He's the type of bloke that would, if you take the last tin of beans in the supermarket, he's kicking off. He's taking everything seriously. Do you know what I mean? He's not letting anything slide. We'll take Cavani on a free. Cavani. He's good when he's fit, but his attitude's terrible, isn't it? I mean, last season, Man United needed him, and he was just taking off to fucking Disneyland and that. Last season, frustrating watching St. Maximin. It is a huge season for both of them, to be fair. I think Joe Willock could have a really good year this year, but by the looks of it, I'm not sure if he's going to get in. But St. Maximin, yeah. Unbelievable pace. Just totally getting miles past him. Wilson's one-on-one. Wilson takes it around the keeper. Oh, he doesn't take it around the keeper. Callum Wilson, and he doesn't even win a corner either. Number 99, the keeper gets it. Oh, he's offside. Wilson's offside. It was very bad footwork by Callum Wilson, I'm not going to lie. Keeper's done well, gets his hands to it. Bounces back off Wilson for a goal kick. I'm not sure if... No, it would have been a corner. Either keeper did touch it last. I guess they did give offside, didn't they? He looked offside to me. Good, very good work by Alan St. Maximin, though. His pace there was frightening. The acceleration, he was away from the Benfica players, but Benfica at the other end there, good cross in. Oh, header and Pope with a comfortable save. It's really hotting up this game now. It was a boring opening 15 minutes, but the last 15 have been class, to be fair, end-to-end stuff. But what we're saying, big season on that midfield for Newcastle with Joe Willock hopefully fit and ready to pay back that price tag that we got him for last season. Sean Longstaff got a couple of years extension on his deal. He said himself in an interview yesterday, training's hard. He's knackered. He's asleep by 9 o'clock every night. But it works better on match days. Seeing how they've all been saying how much better training is already, how it's not hard as it compared to bloody Brucey. But yeah, big years for Sean Longstaff and Joe Willock. Because these are players that have got to try and cement their position, because if they don't progress over the next season, you're probably going to get sold next summer, or you're not going to get a game. So they need to sort it out. But Sean's looked good in pre-season, to be fair. Joe Willock as well has nipped in with a couple of goals. I expect big things from Joe Willock. We've seen how good he was in his loan spell. Yeah, he can reach good heights, Joe Willock. He needs that run of games. Will he be able to get them? Half an hour in, 1-1. I've still got bloody Almiron on the screen. I can't know. 1-1. Oh, Benfica. In the box. Dinked it in. Lascelles heads away, kind of. Oh, head tennis, yeah. It's bouncing all over the place. Can I get rid of it, Newcastle? Benfica have still got it on the edge of our box. Blocked by Trippier. Back into the box. Target can't clear. Looking for a penalty there, Benfica. Never a pen. Oh, Bruno's give away a foul there on the edge of the area. He is on a yellow as well, Bruno Guimaraes. He's got to be careful. You might have to take him off at half-time. You'd imagine there'd be a lot of substitutions at half-time anyways for Eddie Howe to have a look at some of their players. But Bruno there, using his elbow, getting across his man. There's not that much in it like that. Enzo hitting the deck there. Making a meal out of it. But it's a good chance. Good position, this free kick here for Benfica. 31 minutes on the clock. Newcastle's wall would be a big wall if it wasn't for Lascelles being in there. If Bain was in there, you'd have Bain and Botman, two big lads in there. Sean's not exactly small either, is he? He's taking it seriously, it's free kick, like. Holy shit. Grimaldo, the number 3. What a free kick that is. Oh my days. He was doing the Ronaldo breath and everything as he stepped up to it. I was thinking, fucking hell, mate, it's only a friendly, but it's not. It's for the Eusebio Cup. And they take that shit seriously over there in Lisbon. Grimaldo, the number 3, left foot hit right into the top bins. Well, very good finish that. Very good free kick. Just as Newcastle were having a good spell of play there. Just change that score for you. Here's the replay. Grimaldo's super concentrated. I mean, Pope's got much of a chance there, like. That doesn't get much better than that for a free kick. It's right in the top corner. 6'6", Nick Pope couldn't get his hands to it. He does look a bit like he's a bit struggling there, though, Nick Pope, isn't he, to get off his lane? He's not exactly looking sharp in his movement there, but you can't discredit the free kick taker there. Grimaldo with a brilliant finish, and it is 2-1 Benfica. 32 minutes in. Pope stinking today. So he's dueling on. Took him about 2 hours to get across. Pope was actually terrible. Wow. Pope getting a lot of hate in the comments for Newcastle here. Oh, I can see you were ahead of me there, by the looks of it, as usual. Brilliant. 1-0 England, Beth Mend. That's good, though. At least England women are women. Women are women. At least England women are winning the semi-final and heading to the final of the Women's Euros. I did put a bet on England women to win the Euros before it kicked off, so good stuff. Thanks for the update, Grant. Keep them coming. Hopefully, I haven't got time to be looking at stuff like that when I'm doing all this. It was a very good free kick. Good free kick. Nick Pope was terrible. Right. Benfica are at it again, yeah, like. They're in the box. Oh, that's a very good save by Nick Pope. Double save by Nick Pope to deny Benfica going 3-1 up. It's that man again, Nintendo Wii, Mario Kart, number 20. Bruno's couldn't get rid of it. Lascelles was slow to react. The cheeky bastard. Who was that? Who tried to do a back heel finish there? Wins the corner though. Pope maybe redeeming himself for one of his errors there. Corner of Benfica. Under the cosh, yeah. We are under the cosh. It's been a good game for a friendly, hasn't it? / Eusebio Cup. Oh, that's a dangerous ball in. Oh. Otamendi, ex-Man City player, now captain of Benfica, couldn't get the leap to beat Trippier to the header at the back post. Just really wanted Newcastle to win this though for the cup, just for the scenes. Because you get the podium and everything if you win this, You get on the podium, you get presented the trophy. I just wanted the pictures, just be a laugh, wouldn't it? We've seen Manchester United win that massive, ridiculous cup in Bangkok against Liverpool. We've seen Tottenham Hotspur win a trophy the other day on pre-season. I want us to win a trophy, right? I want pictures of us. And anyhow, Bruno lifting trophies. That's what I want to see. Sign of things to come, hopefully. Not as it stands, though. 10 minutes to go to half-time. We're getting beat 2-1. This referee... I was going to say this referee's giving another foul, but Bruno is the eye gouge. Going for the eye gouge. Bruno Guimaraes. Pushing people in the face. There's not much in that, though, you know what I mean? There's another free kick for Benfica. Ref's a bit dodgy. Bruno needs to chill. He's getting a bit worked up, like, isn't he? Grimaldi again with that left foot. It's the wrong side for him. You would assume for a left foot to go in from this free kick, from this angle, but he's hanging it up again. He fancies it. He gans for it. It's terrible. Why couldn't he do that the first time round? Trippier, nice on the right-hand side. Bruno, nice through ball. Just a bit late, but Longstaff picks things up, moves it on nicely to St. Maximin. Can Maxi take on his man? He does. Nice little step over, beats him to it. Angers the defender. Otamendi boots it out for a throw-in. Players are looking knackered, but I think it is hot over there in Portugal, mid-30s. The temperature. Hot, humid night in Portugal. It'll be hard for the lads. So you would expect changes at the break from anyhow. As Matty Target's absolutely sweating. Looks like me in that charity match that I played the other day. If you haven't seen that, check out the highlights on YouTube. It's on our channel. And NFTV. That was a good day out. Absolutely smashed them. Beat them again. 2 friendlies, 2 wins for us. We lost count to score. That's how many were put past me the other night. Almiron in the box. But in all seriousness, good laugh, great day. Shout out to them for a very good cause as well, men's mental health. So make sure you support that. Still, the donate button is still going. We've raised over £600 as it stands on just a few weeks' notice. So really pleased about that. 38 minutes on the clock here. Benfica 2-1 up. Good sliding challenge by Jamal Lascelles. I've never ever had that before. I've never had that comment before. You look like Joe Pesci. I like Joe Pesci. I don't want to look like Joe Pesci. But whatever, mate. Me bother. Thanks for subscribing, though. I'll let you call us Joe Pesci if you subscribe. But I might react like Joe Pesci. An absolute lunatic. Do you know what I mean? Hothead, isn't he? I love Joe Pesci. He was an actor. Brilliant. Thankfully, I'm taller than Joe Pesci, though. So I'll take that. Before I had this done the day and I had the highlights, someone shouted Jake Paul at us. So Jake Paul or Joe Pesci, that's what I've been called today. I don't know which one's worse. Edward, it is on nufc.co.uk. nufc.co.uk. But make sure you keep me on in the background for the better commentary because, need goes over there. Keep me on. nufc.co.uk on your phone, me on your tablet or TV or whatever. Or either way, you know what I mean? Whatever you want. Is it Pesci? Joe Pesci, is it? All right. Renty Pesci? Joe Pesci? I've been saying it wrong for years and I used to always say Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci? Never mind. NFC never gets the call. The referee's not quite liking us, is he? Especially Bruno. Everyone's bigging up Botman's tackle. I might have missed that or I'm behind. I think I probably just missed it replying to your comments. No. Oh, Lascelles wiped someone clean out there, but play on. Well, I might see the tackle now. Guess now 20 minutes or so behind you, so I'm guessing here comes the tackle now. Oh, Sven Botman. Let's just... Can the neighbours get involved in this, or what? That's what you pay the money for, baby. That is what you pay the big money for. Big Botman. Yeah? Sven Botman. Look at this for a tackle. We look like we're right in the shit here. Benfica are in. Botman's watching it. Target tries a slide, mistimes it. That is timed to perfection by Botman. Brilliant sliding challenge there to block, and that is what you pay the big bucks for and why he's rated so highly. Sven Botman. Beautiful stuff, my friend. Big sexy Botman. Yes, yes. Botman, that was fantastic. Fantastic. My name's, it's Matty. It should be on the screen. No, it's not because the Benfica's on there. But yeah, it's Matty. So, thanks for that. This match is just no good attack players. That's the one, Cheryl. Thank you very much, Cheryl. That's what I like to hear, Cheryl. Big up yourself. Thank you very much. Enjoy your Tuesday night and enjoy this. That's what you all should be doing. Everyone needs to take a leaf out of Cheryl's week, right? That's what you need to be doing. Having me on the go instead of these boring bastards, right? Get me on. Get involved. List them, Joelinton. I want names. I want names of the St. Maximin. Oh, he clipped the post there. I think Alan St. Maximin clips the post there for Newcastle on the edge of the box. 3 minutes till half time. Glides past one or two. That doesn't really hit the post side net or anything. But I need 3 signings. Let us know who. We do well, 2 we need. Right forward and a striker. And then let's just get Paqueta. Fuck it. Draxler and Boya. That'll be 2 unbelievable signings, mate. I'd be more than happy with that, Donny. Be absolutely class signing them. Broya, Noah Lang, Pedro Neto. Ooh, that's not a bad idea, trying to get Pedro Neto. Wolves aren't in Europe anymore, so if you could get him, you're buzzing with that. Paqueta and Rafa. Nice. Aye, that Rafa's doing bits. What is that Rafa's actual position today? Is he a midfielder, winger, or what? But he looks class, that Rafa, He's like attacking midfielder by the looks of it. Everyone's shouting out Rafa, and sometimes, you've got to... it gives players a chance to put themselves in the shop window when you're playing in these pre-season games. A lot of players in the past have made moves off that. So Rafa's definitely impressing tonight, isn't he? However, then a couple of minutes off time, can Newcastle find the equaliser before the break? Sean Longstaff. Good crossfield ball to Alan St. Maximin. Matty targets there. Andy Anderson forward. Saint wins a free kick. Get Botman and the likes forward. Loads of players. Literally a full team is warming up for Newcastle there on the sideline in orange bibs. Ready to come on the second half. They took a short free kick. That would have been a fan of whipping that in the box, but we've got forward here. Trippier on that right-hand side. Again, getting space. Almiron in the box. Almiron! He's done it again. I tell you what, this cunt wants... He's saying, we don't need a right winger. I'm here. What are you looking at Diaby for? Harrison for? Gordon for? What are you looking at all them for? We've got Almiron. Miggy Almiron with a brace. He missed a sitter after a few minutes, but he scored 2 this game to level things up for Newcastle. It is now 2-2. Look at Trippier again with the assist. Trippier and Almiron doing bits on that right-hand side. Maybe we don't need a right winger. What a finish that is by Almiron. Kills that in with his left foot. I tell you what, he's really, really put himself out there, isn't he? Staking a claim to Eddie Howe that he wants to start this season. He is good enough to be starting in black and white come the Premier League. 22 and 44 minutes is what Almiron's goals came on, and it's a great game here at the Estadio de Luz. 2-2. Goal fest. And I tell you it's going to be a draw. I tell you it's going to pens. And I tell you Eddie Howe is bringing home a trophy to Newcastle. Let's fucking go. 2-2. 2-2. 45 minutes in. I'll get to your comments at half-time. We'll wait until half-time. Get any questions in as well about transfers, pre-season, heading into the new season, whatever you like. Get them in. I'll have 15 minutes to have a bit of crack. Well, there is the half-time whistle. Half-time at the Estadio de Luz. 2-2. Benfica and Newcastle. Almiron is on for a hat-trick. Hat-trick Almiron is the chance. This is mental. Miggy going straight into my fantasy team. I tell you what, if he starts against Forest, which at this rate he will we sign a new winger in just over a week? Probably not, and then he'd have to have time to train and everything, So Almiron, look at that smile there. Almiron's buzzing as he walks off the pitch. He's thinking, I may actually get a game next season. Wicked. They're not going to have to sign anyone. Kenzie, love Almiron. Oh, I've just watched the goal back there from the first goal that I missed when I tried to switch the streams. Oh, that's awful from Nick Pope. And Jamal Lascelles, mind. Ah, it stinks. That first goal for Benfica absolutely stinks. Easy ball in. Front post. Pope's nowhere near it with the punch, and Lascelles is shocking with that jump. But never mind. We're all square now. 2 goals from Almiron, 2 assists from Kieran Trippier. And he's having a blinder. Miguel Almiron. Let's go back to the comments when the first goal went in. Where he is. What a goal, what a finish. Miggy is world class. Miggy on a mad one. Miggy's on fire. Miggy for number 9. Tell you what, Miggy's standing in for Callum Wilson when he inevitably gets injured. What a free kick that was as well by Benfica. I put them 2-1 up, by the way. We don't need a wing after all. Miggy's a clinical finisher. Corney 17 mil. If Zapata's 15 mil, we should be all over that. And Corney, to be fair. But tell you what, I'm sure Eddie Howe will be asked at full time, can Almiron do a job? And do you really need that winger? Because he's doing bits, yeah. He absolutely is doing bits. I agree with that. I think Anderson needs to be further forward. I really do. To really get the best out of him. Miggy is actually class. Miggy. There's a shout for it, there really is. He's been amongst the goals, hasn't he? Miggy's been on the Weetabix. He's definitely been on that, How good is Kieran Trippier though, man? Someone's saying it there. Just keep giving the ball to Trips from it, set Miggy up. That's the only joy we've... Well, St. Maximin's had a couple of good moments as well, but the main joy we're getting is on that right-hand side. Trippier always finding space and always finds his man. I don't think I've really seen Kieran Trippier ever misplace a pass. His pass accuracy must be about 99.9%. It's ridiculous. His movement to get away from the defender, to set up the next player, to make that run, to get on the overlap, to bring other players into play, to find his teammates in the box. He just puts it on a plate for them every single time. Trippier's just so intelligent and such a good player, man. His football intelligence, his way around the pitch, his leadership on the pitch, next level Kieran Trippier. One of the best players I've seen at Newcastle in many, many years, just for those reasons. Absolutely unreal. Unreal. Miggy for the Ballon d'Or. He's rapid, but he's made of twiglets. The ref has a Portuguese bag on his chest. Chelsea Super Chat, get more UK. Joe Pesci, you are the best. Jasmine. What else we're saying? Thanks for that, mother mate. Appreciate the Super Chat. Oh, I like this point, actually. I like this point, Robert. Yeah? Jack Grealish was giving him loads of shit, wasn't he? At the end of the season there. Who did he say? Was it Riyad Mahrez is playing like Almiron? Was he griefing Mahrez's performance, saying it was as bad as an Almiron performance? Well, who's laughing now, Jackie? Who's laughing now, Grealish? How many goals has Grealish scored in pre-season? How many goals has Miggy scored in pre-season? More than Grealish. So have a bit of that. Have a bit of that, you cunt. Go get your hair cut. You know what I mean? Not that I can really talk. But go get your hair cut, yeah? Listen to Almiron. He's got short hair. Banging them in. How much was Grealish worth? 100 million. You know what I mean? Botman, good point. Very good point. That Sven Botman, that sliding tackle. Let's just take a minute again to appreciate that tackle from Botman, that sliding challenge, the block when it was 2-1 Benfica, and if that goes 3-1, you're probably looking at curtains. That was brilliant by him. Sven Botman's looked completely on it, in the game, composed, very switched on, always doing the right thing. His timing's been immaculate, and that was brilliant defending by Sven Botman. I think Bruno will come off at half-time. He's had a yellow card, and he could have easily had another one, to be honest. The ref has been a bit dodgy, and it is only a pre-season game, but Bruno's pushing his luck, I would say. So I would I would take Bruno off. Like, I think we've seen many players warming up there though. Before Newcastle equalised, there was about 10, 11 players warming up for Newcastle in orange bibs. So I think we'll see some changes, at half time. Keep Miggy and use the money for Paqueta. I tell you what, mate, if you offer me that, I would actually take it. I'd be tempted to risk it. I mean, and then see how we are in January. Do you know what I mean? But that midfield three, right? Just, I can't even explain how excited that gets me. The midfield three of the Brazilian trio of Joelinton, Bruno, and the Paqueta is just frightening. I'm telling you now, that midfield would be the best midfield outside of the top four. A better midfield than Man United, who are probably going to finish, 5th or 6th. A better midfield than West Ham. A better midfield than Leicester City. That midfield three is unreal if we had Paqueta, Bruno, and Joelinton. So, I'm telling you. I said this ages ago, to be fair, Matthew, right? I'm a Matthew, you're a Matthew. We're both saying it. I said this ages ago that Almiron needed a run of games because I was delighted when we signed him. But it was America, so how good's the MLS? And he never really got that stretch of games. He's getting it now, and it's paying off. For me, I still have the fear at Premier League level. Has he got it in him? But we've seen him score that great goal against Palace towards the end of the season. We've seen him have a bit more confidence now. He's dropping further into play to get the ball and progress up the pitch with it. So maybe Pascal Wally and Longstaff. Oh dear. Yeah, they have. Especially Anderson. Big chance to shine for Elliot Anderson. He hasn't gotten the ball as much, but I think he's too far deep. I think we need to play Elliot Anderson further up the pitch, to be fair. Jordy FM, he does. Someone said before as well, he's probably been player of the preseason. I said it ages ago, I've just been saying to Matthew, I said it ages ago that if he got a good run of games, he could build up that confidence. Look, he's getting the ball all over the place, yeah. Almiron, they're showing the highlights in for his first goal. He picks it up in the middle of the park, sets it off the Trippier on the right, makes that run in the box and finishes it. He came with a big price tag for a reason. He was highly rated, and he just bits for Paraguay. So, I agree with that. 3 changes I would make. Actually, I'd make 4 at half time. I'd take off Sean Longstaff. I'd take off Jamal Lascelles. I would take off Bruno because he's on a yellow and on a bit of a madness. And I would take off Elliot Anderson. That's what I would do. Callum Wilson's been very quiet as well. We've seen his replay here when he attempted to take it around the keeper to no avail, but he was offside anyways. I would take Belotti. I've been a big fan of Belotti for years now. He's on a free. There must be a reason why nobody snapped him up, though. I don't know why anyone hasn't signed him yet. We are playing 4-3-3. I think it's going to stay 2-2, and I think it's going to go to penalties. But the way the game's been going, actually, it could be 3-3. So for the entertainment purposes, we'll say it's going to be 3-3. But I said it before the game, it's going to go into penalties, and I still think it'll go to penalties. Definitely, you could see that, You could see that. And Maxi was very quiet for the opening 20 minutes, as was a lot of players, but I think he's been class in the closing stages of that half, and he's I was just checking the back of the laptop, forgot what I was saying. He hit the side netting as well. St. Maximin's came close. He's causing problems for Benfica. He's looked decent, to be fair. Get Big Joe into control midfield. I like it. Good idea. I want to see Joelinton. Loads of comments coming here. Has Grealish not actually scored any goals in pre-season? Wow, that's terrible. 100 million down the drain. Now, I actually really like Elliot Anderson. I think he's got huge potential. He's looked good in other games coming off the bench and stuff. But right now, I just think we're playing him too far deep, to be honest. We need to get him further up the pitch. He can't really make as much of an impact as we'd like, I don't think. But I think he probably needs to go on loan to a championship club. The Telegraph were reporting earlier that we're turning down bids at the minute to take Anderson away to the championship and the Scottish leagues on loan. It makes sense at the moment because we obviously haven't signed a forward. I don't think he's Premier League ready yet. Like, to be honest with you, I would give him away to a championship team because he did brilliantly last year on what was it, League 2, League 1, Joey Barton's side. So let him go to the championship and do his thing there. Let's see. What else is I seeing? Need a proper CDM in that middle three. Get Sangori. Thoughts on Pope? Well, that was terrible for their goal. The first goal, the opening goal, Nick Pope, that jump was horrible. He was nowhere near it with a punch away, but he made up for it later on. He made a very good double save actually later on, Nick Pope. So, give him the benefit of the doubt for now. It's 2-2, Mighty Mike. As you can see there where I'm going through comments. I think this one's still up in the air, mate. Like, I really do. I think if a bid came in, Newcastle and Eddie Howe would be tempted to sell because they'd look at a player that could offer them more for the team, offer them more for tracking back and everything. So I think you could see him leave if a good 40, 50 million pound bid came in, but I don't think anyone will pay 40, 50 million pound for him. So no, I don't think he'll leave this summer, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did. I wouldn't be surprised if he did, to be perfectly honest with you. Thanks to Alfie for the super chat. John Joe Shelby. Let's see John Joe Shelby. Now, I actually want to see John Joe Shelby. He looks in brilliant shape. Shelby seems to actually be taking his career seriously for the first time in many years. He's getting his fitness up to scratch. He looks to be on it. So Shelby will probably come on a half day. I look forward to seeing him because the midfield hasn't been great. Like, to be fair, Bruno's just been jumping around, snapping everyone. Longstaff's had the odd good switcher play pass. Not involved that much, and Ellie Anderson hasn't been able to make an impact. So, yeah. This could be a problem for the Forest game, though. If Nick Pope's nervous and a fucking friendly, then, you know what I mean? He needs to get on it for... He shouldn't be nervous, though. He's played in the Premier League for years. I mean, I know it's Burnley, but he's played for England as well. Opening game against Forest at St. James, that's like a perfect game to welcome him into it. It's not like he's playing Man United away or something, So he should be good. I haven't heard the links about Dwight McNeil. I have not. Fill me in on what those links are. How much? Dwight McNeil, not good enough for me. If we're going to get someone from Burnley, get Cornier. I like McNeil. He looks good in spells, but end product for me, still not great. Pope 5 out of 10. I would take Pulisic, actually. I would take him. Aye. I think he doesn't get a fair crack at it at Chelsea, to be honest. And when he has, he scored in some big games. So I'd definitely take Pulisic. People are avoiding passing to St. Maximin. You're right. Miggy got Brucey ball. Remember Paul Jude back in the day when Paul Jude used to room good players? Miggy got bruised. It's like a proper European night. When you see that and you see how big the stadium is and it's packed out, gets you excited, doesn't it? Gets you excited for hopefully the future where European nights will be coming back for Newcastle. I really hope so. It'll be a dream come true, that, like, for European nights to come back for Newcastle. Absolutely unreal. Miggy has 1,000% been our best player of the season. Thank you very much, Kyle. I think so. The second half's nearly kicking off, yeah, so we'll see what changes are being made, but it'd be good to get Dubravka at 45 minutes. Let's see if any changes have been made. Just check Newcastle United's Twitter. Anderson and Longstaff look miles off it. Put Willock in there. Willock and Joe Linton would be good to see, like. Botman looks mint. Trying to fly through the comments now because the second half's about to start. Thank you very much, David. Appreciate that. Second half is underway. Any news of any changes as it stands? No changes at all. Madness. We're seeing about... Oh, Darlow's playing. So Newcastle not want to update the Twitter then? Because they didn't put a tweet out saying that there was been changes. But Carl Darlow is now in goal for Newcastle. Right then. Yep, still nothing on Newcastle's Twitter about any of the changes. So that's a bit shit. But we've just seen Carl Darlow in yellow there for Newcastle in goal. Don't know what the matter is with Dubravka. People are saying Julian's on, Shelby's on. Oh. Whole team change. Oh, I didn't see. Oh, the Newcastle kind of tweet who's came off or what? What kind of amateur is running this Twitter account? Oh, there's Julian. There's Jacob Murphy. So Jacob Murphy, they just decided to take him off. He was meant to start the game. We thought it was an injury why he got took out of the lineup. Oh, I've still got the old team on the bottom. It's going to take us way too long to change all that. So we're not going to be able to keep that going on the bottom of the screen. That would take way too long. So I'll just put that on where you can follow on social media. Please go and do it. Thank you very much. Wood is playing. Oh, fuck this. I'm away. Right, that's it. I'm seriously going to go and get me laptop charge. I'll be back in a second. Right. Oh. Chris Wood's on, man. Can you believe it? Silly are people. Should be the arrows. Matt Ritchie's on as well. Oh, I'm back. Don't worry about that. Sharpish, right? If anyone's got the shorts on, monkey suit, and I mean hot in here. So it is 2-2. We are 48 minutes in. Here's how we line up for the second half, people, right? Here it is. Darlow, Kraft, Shaw, Byrne, Bondswell. Matt Bondswell at left back getting a chance. John Joe Shelby, Joe Willock is the midfield. Murphy, Ritchie, Wood. Oh my days. We've changed the complete 11. But he has Chris Wood in the box. Oh, there's a fucking moth in me. Flat bastard. But we've changed the complete 11. Chris Wood just had a shot on target, so you never know. Might be end up areas. Aye. It's hard to disagree with that, like. Really is. Matt Ritchie and John Joe, two legends. Looks like, Ritchie could be sold this summer as well. Eddie Howe was saying last week that Matt Ritchie could be sold. There's a few clubs offering for Matt Ritchie, and Matt Ritchie wants to move further down south for his family. He's wanted to do that for a while now. But Newcastle have changed the complete lineup in this second half. And I've just killed him off with my foot. Didn't get that on any of the watchalongs, do you? I think I killed it. So, I'll wipe him off, but didn't come my house, you couldn't, right? Emil Kraft on now as well. Just saying a new deal, Emil Kraft. Good stuff, that. Was brilliant last season, wasn't he? Once Howe came in. Oh, Willock in the box. Murphy. Can't lie, I don't think we should have made that many changes. I wanted to win this cup, me. I think Benfica have made a couple of changes as well, So there's two players left on the bench for Newcastle. It's Matty Longstaff and Jay Turner-Cook, who both haven't played a single second of pre-season yet. So, I don't know, I think a good Benfica side there. And we've made a lot of changes. especially going forward. There's a Chris Wood up top, Bonswell, young left back. We'll focus on the positives though. I'm glad. I think that midfield's good. I'm good. Pleased to see Joe Willock, Joe Linton, and John Joe Shelby. Good interception by Willock. Joe Linton tried to play the pass, but then Chris Wood forgot that he should make a run as a striker. Poor Miggy as well. Almiron was on for a hat-trick. Took him off. Shocking that, like. Just give him the man of the match now. I mean. Go on, Murphy, lad. That gives it away. Big Ben is wearing the captain's armband. Dan Burn, captain of Newcastle United in the second half. Eddie Howe was praising Burn in Austria last. Ooh, that's a poor pass by Benfica. It's a chance for Newcastle to run at it here. Matt Ritchie. Good pass, Jacob Murphy. Oh, he should have played it. Oh, John Joe Shelby was free in the box there, and Jacob Murphy didn't look up, didn't try and find him. Would have been a sitter for Shelby in the box there to finish it. But Eddie Howe was praising Dan Burn's leadership during the Austrian trip. He asked people to stand up and be counted. Burn was one of them who was taking charge of groups, showing captaincy skills. And it's a good moment for Burn there, local lad, captaining his boyhood side. I say, Matt Bonswell's done alright since he came on, the young left back there, getting in the way of a couple of Benfica attacks. Can he keep it up? Joe Linton doesn't do friendlies, just like his Brazilian teammate Bruno. So if anyone's going to get a yellow card in the second half, I'd probably put the money on him. $52 minutes in. Oh. If anyone had any questions at half time, by the way, and I didn't get a chance to answer them, which I probably didn't because there was that many of them, get them in again, and I'll try and answer them. Or else we're not focusing on the game. Joe Linton, Willock making the run forward, gives it to Murphy. Murphy wins a free kick there. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's a good point, actually, about making all them changes at half time. We have got 2 games in 24 hours this weekend, so 3 games in the space of a few days for Newcastle. It'll be very interesting to see what Eddie Howe does in those back-to-back fixtures. Probably something very similar to this, different lineup for each half and each game. It's mad how things have changed and how much Howe's putting emphasis, rightfully so, on fitness ahead of the new season. Packing in all these fixtures. I mean, how many pre-season games did we have last year? I think it was about 4, wasn't it? Remember, Doncaster away. Was there even one at home? And then there was there a couple in Scotland or something? We already played 4 or 5 games. We're playing 3 games in a week, yeah. Ritchie with a free kick. Looks at the back post. Oh, it's crashing to bits, this stream, like. We're on UFC. We've won a corner, Fabian Shaw. Got some serious buffering going on here, like. Fabian Shaw is trying to claim a penalty, but Benfica's number 2 had his arm tucked in and hit him on the elbow, so that wasn't going to happen. That was not going to happen. That was it. Doncaster, York, Rotherham, Burton. How's that for a pre-season, eh? Fuck me. Benfica's corner. Newcastle's corner, sorry. Burn heads it back across the box. Benfica trying to clear it away. Ooh, swing and a miss by Murphy. Now Benfica on the counter. Well, thank you, Ellis. Appreciate it. You're right, like the stream is awful. But I'll talk you through it as well as I can. Thoughts on Barbu? I think that's a very good signing. By Fulham have spent a bit of money as well, haven't they? Kevin and Barbu is a very good signing for Fulham. No, it's not Fulham I've spent. I'm not sure how much money Fulham have spent, but Nottingham Forest are the big spenders, aren't they? But Barbu, I think that's a very good signing. Me, like, I think he was very good at Newcastle. He's been brilliant since he left us, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he gets on. I met him, Barbu, when he was at Newcastle several years ago. A really nice bloke. Newcastle Wood. Oh, Wood, man. Fucking hell, man. Move, you big plank of shit. He can't even do any movement. Chris Deadwood, man, stuck in the fucking mud. He's stuck in the mud like the playground, like primary school. Ball's played across the 6-yard line there. Stick your foot out, man. How aren't you anticipating the cross there? All the way at the back post for Murphy. Otamendi clears it for through all day long. 17th place in an FA Cup. If we can get a trophy at Newcastle, imagine the scenes, man. Do anything for a trophy for me to end this drought. What was it, 50, 60 years now? I am Robert, going to the match on Friday and Saturday. So he says, give us a shout. We are doing fan cams on Saturday. After the game, we'll be bringing fan cams back. So check us out outside the club shop. If you want to get on the channel, or just come say hello or watch other people talk about the game and about Newcastle. Wood useless, all that stuff. Yeah, certainly is. We might be having a guest join me right now. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can send the link to him, because I forgot to do that. He said he couldn't make it, but now he's going to make it. So we're going to have a guest. Look at you, on. Delightful. Right then. I've sent that to the guest, so let's see who comes on. Oh, so I've just been carrying the show for an hour and a half now. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in. Steve Bruce. I'll never be allowed on my show, Steve Bruce. Couldn't pay me to allow Steve Bruce on the show. Can't stand the bloke. Miguel Almiron scored both of the goals, Kaylee. Almiron at the double. Almiron brace. But Jan Richard coming on for Benfica, a decent player. Season fan counts, bit of fresh air. Exactly, man. That's what's been so good about the channel, just about being different, being able to be positive for a change. Looking forward to a season for a change. Nottingham Forest 2-2 in a friendly against Notts County. Wow, that's pretty poor, isn't it? I see Sunderland having a good time in pre-season. Seem to be getting battered every week. Drawing against Hartlepool the other night, been getting beat every week off lower league teams, so that's all I can see. Is that the team right now? I think it could be, so big up Martin for putting that in. That is the team that we're starting the second half with. I think I've just made a few changes there. And number 9's coming on. Yaramchuk. I would say probably in the middle still. I would say I haven't really rated the opposition we've played until tonight, and we've done well. You know, we played a team that finished 8th in the Bundesliga, got beat off Mainz, played a Third Division Bundesliga side, won 3-0, played Gateshead. I'm looking forward to seeing them in the flesh this weekend, Friday and Saturday at St. James's. So we'll see then. But I think we've looked decent. We've looked good enough. You look at, we've had nightmare pre-seasons in the past. I remember we went and got beat like 6-0 off Yeovil. And that season we went to win the championship. So, yeah, you can't read into it too much. We've looked decent. This is the best I've seen with fitness-wise for a while, which is no surprise from Bruce to Howe, someone who actually knows how we've got proper coaches and everything now. So, that's good to see. But I'll be a lot more confident if we're signing a forward. But then again, Almiron has done very well in this game, scoring 2, but we still need a backup striker because Chris Wood is absolutely awful. And if we get Paqueta, unreal. If it stays a draw, then it will go straight to a penalty shootout to decide who gets the Eusebio Cup. Straight to a penalty shootout. Winner has to be done on the night. No draws. No nothing. I think the teams will be very much like they have been tonight. Start with a strong team, change a full team at half time. Bonswell is getting a lot of praise in the comments. I agree. He's looked very good, hasn't he? Hasn't looked out of place at all. Young Matty Bonswell. Great first name. He has Shelby. It's a good question. I thought Dubravka was on the bench, but he may have got an injury because Carl Darlow is currently in goal for Newcastle. Started the second half. That Rafa does look like a baller for Benfica, especially first half. He's doing very well. Oh, I can see the guest is waiting backstage. You've all been waiting for it. There's been some good guesses. Is it Steve Bruce?
This guy, he said.
Thankfully, it's not Brucey. It is Big O's. What you saying, mate? You good?
Long time, brother.
It has been a while, mate. It has been a while.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I just locked in to this game and stuff. So I caught probably some end of the first half as well, actually. Yeah, I mean we look good in it, and I think a lot of people are saying that preseason means nothing, but this is a good test for us, and it's good for us fans to see where the players are at, like fitness wise as well, isn't it? Yes, Tony. But yeah, so it's just good, isn't it, for us fans to see where the players are at, fitness wise, for us to sort of gauge our probably strong 11. Even though we know already, but it's good as well, man. And obviously, Benfica aren't a weak side, so it's definitely a good challenge away as well. So yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man. Champions League quarter-finalists last year, Benfica. So the no mugs, even though obviously they haven't got Darwin Núñez now, but
yeah, certainly.
Newcastle fell behind twice in this game, mugs. Nick Pope started in goal for Newcastle. Darlow is now in net. But he was getting a bit of grief, Nick Pope, because he was definitely at fault for the first goal. What do you think of that?
I see it still. I see it, man. And I think, well, I've had my reservations about Nick Pope signing in it because I just think it's similar to the Dubravka, innit? Literally, they're both not good with their feet, and Eddie Howe likes to play from the back. So I never really understood why we signed somebody that's like for like, regardless. But obviously, in this game, obviously he was at fault for the first goal, but I feel like he could have been a bit more commanding, and because the ball wasn't put in the area where he couldn't get to. Do you get me? Like it was put in his area to sort of stay the least. But it's preseason, isn't it? So I'm not trying to look too much into it. But at the same time, he made a good save in the first half as well. So obviously, him being a great shot stopper, that's why he's Nick Pope, and that's his game, and he will probably save us a couple of points here and there, just like Dubes did as well last season. So it'll be interesting to sort of see the battle and see who actually comes out top. But yeah, the Darlow's there because preseason, isn't it? And I'm sure Darlow will be on a move soon because he's third fiddle now.
I think Darlow will make a move before the window closes. So Forest Next Saturday, the 6th of August, mate, Premier League kicks off. Would you pick Pope then as your keeper, or would you keep the faith in the Brafter?
I don't know. I've not really seen many of our full preseason games. I watched the other one in Austria, but that's about it. But I don't know what I'll do, to be honest, because I don't understand the signing of Nick Pope, like I said. So it's like having, like two of the same pair of trainers. Literally,
two white Air Forces. It doesn't matter which one you wear.
Literally, like it doesn't matter because the outfit's the same and the footwear is the same. So it's gonna come out the same. So I'm not sure. It's just about what Eddie Howe sees and what he has in mind. And I'm sure he would have had an idea as to why he got Nick Pope in the first place. He would have pitched to the owners to say, let's get this guy in. But so I'm sure Eddie has a plan. I've got all faith in Eddie, but I mean, I don't know, to be honest, who's going to get in Pope or Dubes, but I think I would like it to be Dubes because obviously Pope's the new signing, and obviously he has to work hard to get into this team because he's just been relegated. Yeah, I understand he's an England international, but he's just been relegated, so he should be coming in here as the number 2, and he's got a point to prove to be number 1. So, and I think Eddie thinks in a similar way. Like he just as he done to Bruno, for example. Like you can't just come in there and think you've got a spot. Like you've got to earn it. So he's got to earn it in training, and that sort of stuff. So I definitely think it'll be Dupes.
What pair of trainers is Chris Woods? I'm telling you, I reckon Chris Woods. Them kickers back in the day used to have to school the big black kickers.
Mate,
kickers, Rockports.
Even that, mate. Them shoes like back in the day were luxuries, man. If your parents had money or whatever, they were working hard, then you would get them kickers. This guy is wallabies, bro. I'm telling you, man. He's wallabies. He is wallabies.
Reebok classics.
Because even now in this game, Murphy put in a great cross, a brilliant cross. Was it Murphy or I'm not too sure who it was, but somebody on the right hand side put in a great cross, and Chris Wood should have been there. He should have been there, but he was just too slow to react. And anybody else, mate, they are there to sort of stick it in, but I'm not too sure what's wrong with him because that's his game, isn't it? In the box and sort of getting crosses in. That's his game. So I don't know, man. I don't know. And boy, we need a striker, but I understand why we haven't gone out and bought a striker worth 40, 50 million. I understand that, innit? But yeah, it's just unfortunate that he's still here. But we signed him on a deal in January, and he has to be here. So it is what it is, and we just have to hope that Callum Wilson stays fit, which is that
not going to happen. Not going to happen. I don't think, mate. I think it's a matter of time before Wilson gets injured. Unfortunately, I've never seen him. I think the one time he's actually lasted a season was obviously under Eddie Howe at Bournemouth. So hopefully Howe can make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. But again, this is pre-season. Is good for the boys to get a good challenge in because all the other games were like training matches and stuff. So this is probably the first one where we've had a hostile environment, and physical as well. Like this game was a physical game. Legs are going in. There's fouls as well. So yeah, it's a good test for the boys still.
20 minutes to go, then people. It's still 2-2 at the Estadio de Luz. Oaks, do you think there'll be a winner in this one? I mean, there has to be overall. Someone's got to take that cup home. Going to go penalties if it stays as a draw.
I think Benfica edge it. We're looking a bit leggy, and obviously we've taken off probably some main guys as well. Our attacking threat isn't there as much because obviously now we've got Chris Wood up top. But I mean, we'll see in it. Yeah, we'll see because at the end of the day, we still have the quality on the pitch to actually score a goal. We've gone down twice, and it's 2-2, so we're still definitely still in the game.
Well, Benfica here, nearly 1-on-1, but Darlow comes out.
Yeah, man. But I'm sort of looking forward to the season, man. To be honest,
First time in a while.
What's that?
First time in a while, mate, that we've been looking forward to a season.
First time in a long time, bro. I say since like 2011, and actually no, even 2011, I didn't know what to expect. That was the year where we signed Kabay and Kabay and Baba and them guys. Tio, I think as well. That even that season, we didn't know what to expect. Their days come in, but I think the first time since then that I've been optimistic going into the season. You're going to see something in the next probably, I don't know, 30 seconds.
Oh, am I behind, like?
Yeah, but just by a bit though. But
I'm 7 minutes, 10 seconds, and it's 2-2 where I am, but we're playing
No.
along the.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just obviously just to look out for it. But yeah, I mean,
Great ball over the top by Shelby. Murphy. Wood's going to miss a setter, isn't he? Oh.
Yeah. There you go. So I think with better wingers. What? Yeah. So with like better wingers and stuff, that's a goal. To be honest with you, but yeah, man.
Newcastle with the corner, played it short. Bonswell, Richie. Do you think Newcastle will get a winger in then? Before the end of the window?
What was that? A winger?
Oh, ball in the box. Oh, yeah. Fucking can't be arsed with this, couldn't he? Like, Chris Wood, man. I can't deal with this. Can we just fucking give him back to Burnley? Just give him for free. Just do a Dwight Gale where we just got rid of Gale off the books. There you go. Have him for nothing. Just do that with Wood. Cut the losses. Just cut it out. I can't. Chris Wood, isn't that his bread and butter? Isn't that what he's literally made a career out of?
That's what
Scoring headers. And he cannot head it from 6 yards out, and he heads it straight at the goalkeeper. What a chance for Newcastle that is to go 3-2 up. Chris Wood, man. If this alarm bells, if we don't sign a striker to back up Wilson, we've got to sign a backup striker this window. Massively need to. Almiron has actually shown that he's worked on his end product. Don't even prioritise the winger anymore. Prioritise the forward. Because if Wilson gets injured, we are fucked. Wood is not good enough, man.
Yeah. There's some talk of it being offside. I'm not sure, but even still, when he took the header, he wasn't aware that could be offside. That's a poor miss.
Pathetic, that.
Poor miss, but yeah, man. You asked me, do I think we're going to get a winger?
Yeah, because obviously that's what Newcastle have been prioritising the last few weeks. Priced out of a move for Diaby, priced out of a move for Jack Harrison. There's talks of Harvey Barnes, Anthony Gordon, Maxwell Cornet, Julian Draxler. Loads of names being linked.
I think the Diaby one, do you know what? I personally believe that the owners would have sort of given Leverkusen what they wanted. Because I believe if you're looking at the market today, I would pay 45 million for him, 40 million for him, 50 mil tops. Because look at West Ham, they just bought this guy Samaka for 35 mil.
Good signing,
yeah. I mean, good signing, but still. So it's just like, at the end of the day, if you really want a guy, you pay him, innit? Or you pay for him. So I don't know. I would have sort of gone all out for him, but at the end of the day, what I'm heavy on is that these players, like for example Miggy and all the other guys, we're still, well, not me anymore, but a lot of people now are finding out that we've been basing our opinion on him whilst they're playing for Steve Bruce. So, yeah, so exactly. So we have to now sort of uncondition ourselves to see these guys playing under Eddie Howe, because it's a different style, and based on that, we may not even need a right winger.
Like Joe Linton, mate. Like Joe Linton's a perfect example of Emil Kraft.
Do you get me?
These players have done so much better.
Like we're only saying that we want a right winger because we're still basing our opinion on the players playing on the Bruce. But as people are seeing now, Miggy this preseason he's been on it, and that's only due to a few marks with Eddie Howe, literally. So
quick one there is John Joe Shelby has went off injured, and as you lot are saying in the chat, chance for Matty Longstaff to come on and play his first bit of football this pre-season. Hasn't kicked the ball yet pre-season, Matty Longstaff. Looks to be available for loan or for sale. Big chance for him in the middle of the park as John Joe Shelby goes off injured.
Is it even a chance though, or is it just him just yeah, yeah, if that, because I think he's just not good enough, and his brother's way better than him, levels above him. So, but that also should sort of see that we need somebody that we need more bodies in that position. To be honest with you, because I'm not a fan of Bruno playing deep.
I would see the one that's been linked with Newcastle for a while, mate, and that all the fans have been after is Lucas Paqueta.
Yeah.
Wants to leave, handing in a transfer request. Leon are willing to sell. What a signing that would be, yeah.
It will be a good signing, but I don't think we have space for him, because I would rather have Bruno like in that position, because if we sign him, then Bruno sits deep, and I feel like that does him some sort of disservice. You know, he's better when we throw up the field. Unless we play with 2 8s, then he will be. So there will be Bruno and Paqueta, and then we'll have Joe Linton playing CDM.
Yeah, that Brazilian trio though would be unbelievable.
Hold on.
Less than 15 minutes to go here. 2-2. Oh, chance for Murphy. And we're getting behind here. Bondswell's made the overlap. He gives it to Bondswell. Good pass up by Murphy. Can he pick the right pass? And not a great cross by the young left back. But it's headed out for a corner at Newcastle, but there's been a stop and play. Benfica players down injured.
But yeah, Matty, it's been a pleasure. I'm going to shoot off. I'm going to keep this in the background, though.
All right, no worries, bro.
Going to go wash up and give my meter readings.
Mate, I just had to give mine from a new place yesterday.
Yeah, it's mad.
I'll catch up with you anyway, mate, before the season starts or something.
Yeah, certified, man, bro. Take care of yourself.
All right, in a bit, mate. Take it easy.
Cool.
Shout out Big Ugs there for tuning in on this watch along. Now, just over 10 minutes for Newcastle United to try and get their hands on a bit of silverware, or at least keep it tight, keep the draw, and get it to penalties. Penalty shootout on the horizon. As it stands, this game will be going to penalties. But there is a corner right now for Newcastle United. Murphy's going to... Referee stopped it again. What's this referee doing? He's giving the ball the fucking... What the hell's going on here? He's changed his mind. Jacob Murphy literally took the corner, and the referee's just walked over, picked the ball up, and gave it to the keeper. That's some joke thing. That, like, what on earth is this? What on earth is that by this referee? Jesus Christ. This referee, man. Joelinton's booting off, and now he's been booked for kicking off because Joelinton, like the ref, just like me here at home, shouting and screaming at the referee, thinking, what on earth is he doing? That referee. Second half hasn't been great, like, as you can tell. Obviously, sides have made changes. Newcastle made 11 of them. So as it stands, there hasn't been much action. Unlike the first half, that was obviously brilliant. Apart from Chris Wood missing sitters. Absolutely nothing new there. Get in. Matty Longstaff. Sounds like the atmosphere is getting a bit noisy over there in Portugal. 10 minutes on the clock. Right hand side. Richie, Mighty Longstaff. Back to Richie. People saying the ref's Portuguese. I think he is Portuguese, eh? How the fucking hell's that allowed? Like, that a grief he'll get if he doesn't let Benfica win the UCBO Cup. That's a foul. He's signalling play on when we stop to have the free kick. This referee's off his tits. But we have played on anyway. The space on the right here for Kraft to get a ball in. Oh, he looks to find Wood, but Wood's just standing there watching, thinking about kangaroos and shit, and then the ball's gone. Oh, great ball in, but the cross there by Murphy now. Matty Longstaff back in. Oh, it's just knee movement up front now, like. Absolutely no movement. Oh, Joe Linton's late there, but the referee's allowed play on. One of the Newcastle Brazilians once sent off today, didn't they? Bruno was on a mad one, first off, yellow card. Could have maybe got a second. Joe Linton second half, just had a yellow, shouting at the ref. And he's wet. Oh my God, he's actually sent him off. He's actually sent Joe Linton off. Oh, that is nasty by Joe, you know. Oh, it's late. And it's a bit of a stamp. Oh, it's on the ankle. The ball's gone. You know what's stupid though? Joe Linton shouting and screaming at the ref was the reason he got his first yellow card. He got his first yellow for shouting and screaming at the referee. And his second one is a deserved yellow stamped on their ankle. Jason Tindall's having to tell Joe Linton to just pipe down and leave the pitch. Joe Linton's still going mental at the referee and the linesman. He needs to sort his head out a bit there, Joe Linton. I mean, it's a pre-season game. He still hasn't left the pitch. He's still there's kick-offs, yeah. Between the Benfica bench and the Newcastle bench. They're kicking off at each other. Tyndall, Trippier, Lascelles, all having a go at the Benfica coaches. You can't really argue that with Joe Linton. He's very late. His toes and his foot stamped down on the Benfica lad's shin and ankle. Definitely yellow card. And Joe Linton's only got yourself to blame for losing his head for the first yellow when he's complaining at the referee for changing it from a corner kick to a goal kick, which he had the right to kick off about. But now all the Newcastle players are... Tell you what, they are taking this CBO Cup seriously. I was laughing because I'm thinking it's a friendly. And I think everyone's getting confused and not acting like it is the Champions League because it's at Benfica. But the Newcastle dugout and the Benfica dugout head-to-head there, they're all booting off. It is all booting off. Bit of a ruckus going on. WWE. Oh, I see people saying there, aye. Yeah, well, I must be a bit behind them. I mean, this is running, obviously, always behind StreamYard. And then, obviously, my stream's been a bit dink as well, like. Got 6 minutes left here. As it stands, it is held at penalties. Eddie Howe, the steel chair. Oh, my stream's just crashing the eye. Pure shit. Oh, why is the stream really crashing now? If this crashes during the penalty shootout, I'm going to go mad. Thanks, Alfie, for the super chat. Big A. Well, you're not on about Andy Carroll, eh? Andy Carroll's not going to be coming down the pitch, mate. He left the club. Did Andy Carroll find another club? Who's Andy Carroll at now? Obviously, he had that loan spell at West Brom. He didn't sign there. Did he go to Reading? I can't remember who Andy Carroll is at now, but if you're on about Andy Carroll, mate, no, he's not coming on, like. But cheers to the super chat anyway, mate. Appreciate it. I'm going to have to refresh this stream. Fucking nufc.co.uk, man. Can I get no right? Can't wait for Sky Sports to come back. Bring back Sky Sports for the new season, so we can do watch-alongs when it's actually on like a Super Sunday or something, which we will be doing for the new season. Plenty of watch-alongs next year. Oh, that's right. Andy Carroll had that medical, that Club Bruges Field. He's medical. Peak that, like. And then he was pictured with a different beard when he was in Dubai, when he was about to get married. Andy. Couple of minutes to go then. Just a couple of minutes to go. And it looks like we're going to penalties. I called it, didn't I? Going back to the start of the watch along when it's over. I said this game will be on penalties. Can you bet on friendlies? Because if you can, I messed up there, didn't I? Can't be dealing with penalty heartache, like. Ooh, Newcastle are down to 10 men as well, so I think the best thing to do now is just hang in there for penalties. 3 minutes left. Cheers, Chris. My pleasure, mate. I've never ever known about that, actually. I would assume so. I don't think you get banned for pre-season games, like, but it's very rare you get players sent off in friendlies, so I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I don't think so, though. That's the next UFC headline act, that, like, Julian versus Paddy the Baddy. Julian smash him out. Don't worry about that. I'll get in the cage, mate. Like, me and Paddy the Baddy for charity. Definitely wouldn't. Definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't last fucking 3 seconds, me. Against it. Oh, what's that? Maybe going for a lob. Bullock. Going for a lob there. Ambitious. Not that far out. Anybody got the England women's score? Semi-final of the Euros? How are they getting on? It's looking like it's going to be England-Germany in the final, I think. Keg is on baby duty tonight, so he's got a family and everything now, so he's quite busy. Unfortunately, he couldn't join with tonight, Keg. England won 4-0. Happy days. Smashed it in. Flew through the final. Get in. Oh, shit. Benfica. Fuck's sake, man. Benfica have scored in the 88th minute. I really wanted penalties, man. I really wanted to see penalties for the cup. Oh, that's horrible. Henrik something. Arajo, number 39, has scored for Benfica with a minute to go. Oh, that's crap. That is crap. 1 minute left on the clock. And Benfica scored. 10 men Newcastle. Boom was caught out. Yaremchuk lays it off. And he couldn't miss there for Benfica. Kraft was away. Shaw wasn't there. Well, just slow to react there. The defence went with this. Newcastle's second 11 in this second half has looked a lot sloppier, a lot less sharp than Newcastle's first 11. In the first half, I thought we played very well. We looked very good. Second half, we just haven't done enough, and people just don't really look like they're at the races, to be honest. And that's a poor goal to concede there. I think that's poor defending. And yeah, Dan Burn got done there. Shame that, like. Shame. We're 1 minute away from an entertaining penalty shootout, everyone. Would have been good for the watch long and would have been good for the chance to get that little cup, you know, to get a big win in Portugal. But looks like we're going to be defeated in Lisbon again, just like the Europa League all them years ago. Oh, don't make it insulting. Benfica right out again. Oh, everyone's losing their head now. Fabian Shaw having to go at this referee. This referee's a twat, like, isn't he? Absolute twat. That's actually a very good point by Paul. Chris Wood, there's 3 minutes of added time, by the way, and we're already 1 minute into it. But Chris Wood has missed 2 setters in the second half for Newcastle. Almiron has given me hope that we don't necessarily need a winger. I think we still do, but I prioritise a striker now, like, with how bad Wood is. I really would get rid of Wood. Newcastle? Oh, what a chance! What a chance! Who was that? Was that Shaw? Oh, Newcastle should have equalised. It should have been 3-3 in the 91st minute. A long ball up. Someone swiveled, turned and hit it straight at the goalkeeper. Oh, Newcastle should have made it 3-3 and we should be heading to penalties. Benfica at the other end. Bain blocks it. We should have scored there, you know. We should have scored there. We really should have scored there, like. Shout out David for the super chat. Appreciate that, mate. My pleasure bringing the entertainment to you lot. Plenty more to come this season. 1 minute left for Newcastle to try and salvage another chance to take this to penalties. There's Benfica now. Ooh, shot edge of the box, over the bar. That's a nightmare losing that, like, in the last minute, isn't it? Couple of minutes away from a penalty shootout, man. Oh well, I think I've took this UCBO Cup way too seriously. I got really excited for it. I just thought it'd be funny to see the lads on a podium lifting a trophy, Eddie Howe and everyone else, Trippier and that. But oh well. Second half, weekend team, second side. Shite, really. Got to shout out Matt Bonzo. I thought he's had a very good game, the young left back there. I think Julian obviously lost his head, got sent off, but that's it. Full time, and it is finished. Benfica 3, Newcastle 2. Late goal there, 89th minute winner for Benfica. Just before it was about to go to a penalty shot to decide the winners of the UCBO Cup. And 2 goals in the first half from Miguel Almiron. Leveled things up. Referees had a nightmare. Sent off Joe Linton. It's been a mad game. The Newcastle dugout and the Benfica dugout went head to head. And then they scored a late winner. Never mind there. The wait for a trophy carries on. The long-awaited trophy drought continues. Never mind, anyone. Cheers for that, mate. Cheers. Appreciate it. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in to this live watch along. I'm going to jump straight off this and do a quick match reaction. So shout out to everyone inside. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in throughout this 2 hours, 5 minutes stream. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Smash that like button and stay tuned for the season ahead. Got some big plans for next season. Fan cameras are back from this Saturday after the Bilbao game, and then loads and loads of coverage every single day on the Magpie Channel TV for Newcastle United content. hopefully a busy end of the transfer window because we need one in the striker department. Nice one, everyone. Cheers. See you later.